Well, hello there, and welcome to This Week at Intuit for December 12th, 2011. I'm Scott Caplener. Holly Perez is on special assignment. Here are the headlines this week. Have you ever seen that YouTube animation where you fly through the universe and end up at planet Earth? Well, as we go through that journey on a delicate and valuable planet, Intuit is working to become a more environmentally sensitive company. And as part of that effort, Intuit employees are traveling fewer miles, sending less garbage to landfills, and saving more trees. I like that. You know, these are just a few highlights contained in Intuit's first sustainability report, which captures the progress in going green. It talks about Zimride, a social network carpooling program for employees with similar commute patterns, and it's already reduced travel by nearly 1 million miles. Newsweek magazine named Intuit among the greenest companies in the United States, and you could read more about the sustainability report in the Living Our Values page here on the Intuit Network. Are you still waiting for your tax refund? Well, you're not alone. The IRS says there's 99,000 of you out there who haven't claimed more than $153 million in refunds. To avoid that hassle next year, check out the new TurboTax for 2011. It even has a new feature called Ask a Tax Expert, which gives people free personalized answers to their questions from an experienced tax professional. It's available on TurboTax desktop, online, and mobile offerings. For more, visit turbotax.com. Intuit executives are on a speaking circuit this week. Founder Scott Cook is at the Thai Entrepreneurial Summit in Bangalore, where he'll discuss leadership in an agile age. Scott will share his perspective on leadership by experimentation. Closer to home, Rodney Nilsson from Intuit Financial Services will discuss the future of commercial payments at a McKinsey & Company forum in Atlanta. Rodney will share what the growth of electronic and mobile payments means for commercial bankers and their customers. And speaking of payments, debit cards are increasingly popular in today's uncertain economy. That's the assessment from analyst Gwen Bazard, who spoke to industry professionals at Intuit headquarters last week. Bazard says the cards are a hit for consumers trying to stay out of debt. Consumers loaded the prepaid cards to the tune of $409 billion last year, using them most often in stores and restaurants. He said that's a good opportunity for companies like Intuit, which can help expand the market with products like GoPayment, making it easy to accept plastic payments on mobile devices. On the heels of Intuit's move to the cloud, we recently formed a new group called Business Intelligence Optimization, or BIO for short. The group is looking for a chief architect to lead some pretty challenging projects. Their goal, to make sense of all the data in Intuit's products and transform it into innovative services to better serve customers. You'll find this information and other jobs on the Intuit Careers page over on Facebook. Continuing our Season of Giving series. Well, when you think of the homeless and hungry people, you probably don't think of places like Palo Alto, California. But in a fragile economy, even those in well-to-do enclaves can find it hard to make ends meet.
Wow. We're feeding the homeless in Palo Alto.
Run over, that's perfect.
If you think about all the places in the world where there would be homeless, it wouldn't be Palo Alto. My name is Ralph Turner. I've been at Intuit for 15 years. Intuit has a program that it encourages employees to use up to 32 hours a year to volunteer on anything that they choose. I was specifically looking for something that gave value right away to the people that needed the help the most and allowed me to have something tangible that I could take away at the end of a day. And so feeding the poor and feeding the homeless was a perfect blend of those two things. I am seeing more families now than there was before, a husband and wife or that kind of thing coming in as opposed to individuals. What I've seen is a great deal of inspiration and desperation all at one time. The desperation kind of underscores how we are just so lucky relative to them. So much that we have could turn so quickly. Just a couple of things could cause any one of us to turn that corner. Is it depressing? Absolutely. But it is life. As you take a look at these people and you're just saying they really do need some help. And while it is sometimes hard to kind of think on that, most of my feeling at the end of the day is on the positive, not on the negative.
I know every time I hold the plate
to the extent that I can at least help them out with Intuit's help.
Thank you for coming, man.
That is a very fulfilling thing to me.
Next week, we'll meet an engineer in Woodland Hills who shares his very personal story about supporting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. The body is 98% water, and 80% of the United States drinks coffee, at least on occasion. Let's see what else. You can only live 3 days without water. So why am I talking water? Because there's a cool new beverage out, and it has all of that loveliness combined. Zoom Water is a mountain spring water with natural caffeine added for energy. I want some. I love my water, and I certainly love my cup of joe. You know, for quenching our thirst with the intention of a barista, Zoom Water becomes our Intuit Customer of the Week. And you know, next Wednesday, Zoom Water is having a contest to give some of this goodness away. For details and to participate, follow them on Twitter. Well, that's all the time we have today. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week. I'm Scott Caplener. Have a good one.